Hello everybody, my name is Dr. Game and welcome back to a brand new video. So in today's video, we are going to be discussing about the new op-03 cards, aka Mighty Enemies. And I'll be giving you my thoughts about all the cards in op-03. And there'll be 6 different parts to it. Each video will be talking about different colors of the entire list. And I'll even be showing you the alternate artworks that are featured in it that has been released so far as of the recording. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys next time. Hello everybody, my name is Dr. Game and welcome to part 2 of this series. So today we're gonna be looking at all the green cards in op-03. And first up we have Kuro, one of 2 green leaders in op-03. So Kuro is your basic leader, 5 life, 5k power. His attributes are he's blue and black cat pirates. His effect is rest 3 dons. You may rest 2 of your characters with the East Blue type. Set this leader as active and rest 1 of your opponent's character that's cost 5 or less. So Kuro is basically like the Kid ST leader, but slightly better or worse. The downside is you have to rest 2 of your own characters who have East Blue type. However, you do get to withstand him as well. Rest your opponent's 5 cost or less. You could rest your opponent's blocker and you could attack again. Now, one thing you could do is you can use I Want to Be a Pirate King, which is the green promo. Its cost is 2 dons, and for each character on your field, your leader gains 1000 more power. Because Kuro costs, so you can use it, attack your leader for 10k. Then you can use Kuro's effect, rest 2 of your characters as your opponent's blocker, withstand him 10k again. It's quite strong if you can get your board out right quickly. That's an idea for you guys on how to play Kuro using the Pirate King. And I think it's a good effect. And you'll see later on that there's a lot of resting in this set for green. Next we have Arlong, our second green leader. So he's a Doe type leader. He's green and yellow. He has 4 life, 5k. He's a Fishman, East Blue and Arlong True. His effect is 2 dons when attacking, rest another don, play one cost 4 or lower character with a trigger from your hand. So I think he's okay. You do have to make sure you have a cost 4 character that has trigger. And I think he could be useful for some combos. You know, you can use your killer, the SD killer, give you a 3 cost rested, he has a 3. So you could have a character that rests, and then you use Arlong to attack for 7k. It's another don and whack. Whack, then summon a killer and kill your character. It's a not too bad effect. You could have a lot of fun with the triggers around it, especially since yellow has a lot of trigger characters as well. There's a lot of ways you could mess around with this deck. Next you have Elvida, which is a vanilla card, nothing too special. So this is Elvida before her glow up. Next you have Jean. Jean is gonna be a strong green card. So it's 4k, and it's 4 cost and 5k power. East Blue Quick Pirates. On play, if your leader is East Blue type, rest up to 2 of your opponent's character that cost 4 or less. Not 1, 2, which is absolutely insane. And it's just 4 costs. For 4 costs you can rest 2 other 4 costs and it's 5k power. So you can attack next turn as well. Not too shabby. And he also has a 1 counter. Next we have Creed, our only green SR. So Creed, 6 cost 7k. Is Blue Quick Pirates. And his effect is on play, you may rest a trash 1 card from your hand, kill up to 2 of your opponent's rested characters that cost 4. And he has a secondary effect. 1 Dawn, this character gains double attack. So this one can combo with Jin. Perfect amount of Dawns. So Jin costs 4, he costs 6. You pair them together for 10 Dawn, you can kill 2 of your opponent's character that cost 4. Strong on play effect. Strong. And he's basic and he gets double attack if you add 1 Dawn. So for 6 Dawns, next turn you add 1 Dawn. He's an 8k double attacker, which is super strong. A great card. I would definitely have him in my decks just for the fun of it, because especially he's a double attacker. I love double attackers, so fun to use. Next we have Ruby, cost 4, Fishman, East Blue and Along. On play, if your leader has the East Blue type, rest one of your opponent's characters. And this has a trigger. Now it does not have a specific type to rest, so it's almost like a they call Punk Gibson. Punk Gibson also allows you to rest your opponent's characters. And Kurobi is one of them. Imagine if you're being attacked, take your life and trigger, he comes out. You play him and rest one of your opponent's strongest attackers. Absolutely insane. And you can also use him to rest opponent's blocker at any time during the game. Downside is his 4 cost and 3k, but I guess you'll be using him, you'll be summoning him through Arlong or Trigger rather than placing him down yourself. Not too bad, you balances of this. Next, you have Sham. East Blue Black Cat Pirates, 3 cost 4k. The effect is, on play, if your leader has the East Blue type, rest up to one of your opponent's character cost 2 or less. And if you don't have Buchi in play, play up to 1 Buchi from your hand. Basically a rester plus a summoner. We'll see his partner later on. And yeah, he's a 1k counter, so not too bad. But I think resting a 2 cost is a bit on the weaker side. But it could be worse. Alright, next you have Django, one of my more likable characters in the series, a funny man. So he's 5 cost, 6k power, East Blue Black Cat Pirates, and he has 2 effects you can choose from. It's either set one of your opponent's leader or character with a 6 cost less, the East Blue type is active, or rest this character and up to one of your opponent's character. Assuming rested, I think there's a missing transition, but let's assume it's rest one of your opponent's character. So yeah, I like this card a lot because you can almost withstand your leader like 3 times. If you play rightly, you can withstand your leader 3 times. So you can use the Hurricane. After that, you attack first. Rest 2 of your characters using Kuro's effect. Withstand him, attack for another 10k. Play Django. Withstand your leader again. Whack another 10k. Damn, if you can play it right, attack 3 times for 10k. Absolutely insane. Right. Next card, we have Chu. 4 cost, Fisherman East Blue Along Chu, 1k counter. On play, KO up to one of your characters rested with a cost 4 or less. Trigger, play this card. Nothing too special. It's a 4 cost 3k. You'll be using Along to summon him, of course, like once again. Here, a 4 cost rested. Not too bad. Very useful. Next, we have Pearl. He is a 2 cost 2k blocker from East Blue Creek Pirates. The owl is not bad actually, like the owl. But it's just another blocker. Next we have Buggy. our second buggy card in op-03, and it's a 3 cost 5k. This blue buggy pirates, this character cannot be KO'd in battle with slash attribute camp. Again, fitting into level fruit powers. He does not have a counter, unfortunately. And I wouldn't play him other than for the meme, but you can have fun with him if you want to. Alright, next we have Hachan. He's a cost 4 and 4k power, Fishman East Blue and Along Crew. He has 2k counter. And he has a trigger if your leader has the East Blue type, play him down. I don't think you'll be using him to attack, you'll be more of using him for his 2k counter. It's not too bad. And fun fact, he likes to eat takoyaki and make takoyaki. Interpret that how you will. Next we have Puchi. So he's supposed to go pair and pair with the other guy. So it's a 4 cost 5k. On play, kill up to one of your opponent's character with a cost 2 or less. Rested, of course. Not too bad. You can use the other guy to summon for 3 costs. Summon this guy, KO, and he is 5k power, so you can attack with next turn. The other guy also rests a 2 cost, so this guy pairs up with him. Summon the guy first, rest a 2 cost, summon him, KO that 2 costs. Next we have Momo. Animal is blue. I pity this guy a lot. He got absolutely bullied by Luffy and the gang in the anime and the manga. Seen the clips, you'll pity him as well. As that he got featured in the card game, but he's just a plain vanilla special. Next we have Out of the Bag, which is a green event, cost 3. The effect is, if you may rest one of your East Blue type characters, set one up to one of your Kuro as active. So again, another card that can restand your leader. Trigger, kill up to one of your opponent's character with a 3 cost or less rested. The main effect is, I think it's okay. However, it just costs 3 to restand your leader. And you do have to rest one of your East Blue type characters, which is the downside of this card. But again, if you're able to combo your I want to be Pirate King with all your nonsense, you can send your leader a bunch of times. Next we have Tooth Attack. 1 cost. Main, you may rest one of your East Blue type characters, kill up to one of your opponent's character with a 3 cost or less rested. Trigger, play one of your characters with a cost 4 or lower. Trigger from your hand. Interesting card. You have to again rest your East Blue character and KO a 3 cost or less. I wouldn't use this card, to be honest. I'd rather use healer. At least I have a body to attack with next turn. And it does the same thing, guy. And I don't have to rest one of my characters. But if you can find a way to make this card work, good for you. Next, you have MH5. Again, another 1 cost. Effect is main, rest up to 2 of your opponent's character with a cost 2 or less. Trigger, rest one of your opponent's character with a 5 cost or less. I think I could see this card being used quite a bit, especially because you can rest 2 character costs. If your opponent plays a lot of blockers that cost 2 or less, you can use this and shut them down easily. Not too bad, especially if you're going for a full offense. Next, we have 1-2 Jungle. 1 cost. The effect is rest up to one of your opponent's character with a cost 1 or less. Then up to one of your character gains 1k power during this turn. The trigger is rest one of your opponent's character with 4 cost or less. This card is a bit iffy. You get to rest one of your opponent's 1 cost blocker or whatever they are doing with the 1 coster. then your opponent gain. Then you gain 1k power. I guess it's a trade-off. Still, you can just use. Okay, it's a trade-off. You get 1k power. Essentially, you're resting plus buffing. Otherwise, you just be buffing with one of your dons and not having to rest. Not a super important card in your deck. And again, the trigger is rest one of your opponent characters. This green set has the most resting I've ever seen. I don't think the previous set have even this much resting character deck. So yeah, you're gonna be having a nightmare if you're playing against East Blue characters. Just having been rested all the damn time. Alright. So here we have 3 AAs. I believe Dong Creek, the SI has an AA leaks but couldn't find it. But here we have Jin, which is our rare SR AA, and our 2 leaders, again using the new art style. Arlong there looks like a freaking monster. Kuro looks like he's a budget Wolverine. I like Arlong and Kuro's artwork. Not too bad. But I think Arlong is the better one compared to Kuro. Kuro has that drip, what I mean. Arlong looks like super jacked, ready to beat crap out of you. Too bad. So that's all for green. Come back next time for the next part, which is gonna be blue. See you next time.